Ooh.
This is like big, like people could die.
You can see like just all this nasty grime right here. The RV catch can really isn't working that great.
There are a lot of things right now that are just not working, and probably the biggest thing is I honestly am very, very frustrated that we spent like over $300 for this thing that literally didn't work. Like it flat out just didn't make a difference. So we're gonna talk about that, but also we got a phone call from Demco, which is the manufacturer of the auxiliary braking system that we're using in our Toad. And there's a pretty big safety recall that literally just happened. So we're gonna have some more information a little bit later, because this is like big, like people could die if this goes wrong. So we're gonna share about that just a little bit later in this video. So first, I'm gonna let Ben give you some updates on things that are just not going right.
We just got back from our shakedown trip to the Florida Keys, and it's the next day. I'm evaluating the tow vehicle to see kind of how oily and dirty that it got towing behind the RV. What I found is that the RV catch can really isn't working that great. I put the sock on it. Oh, let's go check the sock. See how bad we are underneath the RV. Oh yeah, this has, like, I could literally squeeze this and you can see there's oil that would drip from it.
Oh dude, that is nasty.
Drip right under the ground. It's not catching the oil, and let's see if this even, I don't think it's gonna even take any oil out of here. Nothing. So that's not even working. It's not even doing the job that I thought it was gonna do, which is a bummer. I'm gonna have to find a little bit different solution. And one thing I might do is even come off of there and bring a hose down here behind the mud flap and just let it hit the mud flap. That's my only other option. One person did say to route it to the exhaust. Basically, it would just burn it up again. Let me know your thoughts on that. I don't know. I mean, not a bad idea. Might not be the most environmentally friendly thing either. I've got a ton of oil that has, just oil mist that has caked across the front of this vehicle. The Roadmaster Tow Defender did help a little bit. It helps any grime coming up and over. I'm still feeling a nice film of oil across the front end of the vehicle, and even over the hood and over the top and on the windshield. You can see like just all this nasty grime right here. I think I know what I need to do to solve the problem. I'm going to drain 2 quarts of oil out of the RV. This particular Cat C7 engine has the shallow pan. It's really only supposed to have 19 quarts of oil put in it. So I told Freightliner, hey, can you put 19 quarts of oil in it when they change the oil? And it looks like they put the 24 quarts of oil that it calls for, which was 6 gallons that it showed on the invoice. So next time I change the oil, I'm gonna do it myself and only put in 19 quarts and then calibrate the dipstick. Haven't come to a full solution yet, but I do have a few tools that are gonna help me from reducing the amount of oil and dirt and grime that collects on this Toad. One other thing that I do need to install is the Duraflap mud flap in the back is going to catch a lot of that grime from the back of the RV from hitting the Toad. Ooh. Also, I have got some longer mud flaps that are going to be 4 inches from the ground that are going behind the 2 tires in the RV as well. So between the reducing the oil out of the vehicle to reduce blow by, the mud flap behind the rear 2 wheels, and the Tow Defender, all of those should really reduce the amount I'm getting on the vehicle. Keep watching. Over the next few videos, I will go ahead and let you know kind of how things are going. I'll bring you along and I'll show you what I did to help mitigate any dirt and grime, oil on the tow vehicle.
Okay, so let's talk real fast about this safety recall. So what is going on is that the control box that actually controls the function of what's called the breakaway. Now, what the breakaway does is that if for some reason, some horrible reason, the toad becomes disconnected from the RV,
when he hits the turn, the trailer comes unhitched and goes straight into the wall.
that breakaway engages and it depresses the brake pedals so that we are not waving to our toad as it passes us and potentially head-ons another vehicle and people die. That they've determined is not working correctly. So if we kept using what we're using now, there's a potential if that scenario happened, the scenario I just gave you could actually be a real thing. So they're sending us a new control unit. They are actually covering the cost of labor to have that switched out. And this is something important. So if you or maybe somebody you know is using this auxiliary braking system, you need to take some action or let others know about it. We're gonna have a link in the description below for Demco customer support. Reach out to them, let them know the serial numbers of the units that you're using. They can let you know if the units that you have are or are not affected by this important safety recall. But this is something that you definitely don't want to sit on. Get that taken care of if you happen to be affected by that, or share this with somebody that you know is flat towing, because it could affect maybe the system that they're using. I'm gonna put a video right up here. If you're not sure what I'm talking about with the problems that we originally had with the braking system, well, all of that's in this video right up here. And if we don't see you out on the road or around the campground, we'll catch you in the next video.